And I just want to round off this video with 5 pieces of advice. 5 things that you can do right now that'll change the way that you sell. And in fact, I was going over my notes and I just noticed this because I used to practice this all the time. But for some reason, it's just been part of what I don't do anymore. So I want to share this with you because there's so much power in all of this. The first is you need to be nice. You need to be nice to everybody, including most definitely your prospects and also your customers. Because the important thing here, did you know that buyers like to buy from people that are successful? That's right. If you look successful and if you act successful, they're more likely to buy from you. But if you're down in the dumps and not really performing properly, you won't fit the criteria. And in a lot of cases, you'll become what I heard a long time ago, and I think it's a wonderful phrase. You become a client repellent. That's right, a client repellent rather than a client benefit. So make sure you fit that criteria. Now, you've also got to understand one more thing, that the way you are internally, the prospects will see you the way you are externally, because the two cannot be separated. They are fully intertwined. So if you're having trouble at home or at work or anywhere else and you're taking your troubles with you, don't take them on a call. Go in with a fresh mind and make sure that whatever you do, that you stay nice. Be nice, stay nice, and you'll change what you do as well. The next point I want to bring up is you need to stay focused. Now, you need to stay focused on the prospect or the client, and you need to stay focused on their wants, because this is important for you to understand. Needs selling is still being taught, but needs selling died a long time ago. I've been teaching want selling now for the best part of 40 years. And yet we've still got people teaching needs selling. It doesn't exist. Put that aside. Don't use it again. People don't buy on the basis of needs. They buy on the basis of wants. And I want you to forget about your quota, your KPIs, and all the other things that are related to your work. Because if you don't, again, they'll come up and the prospect will actually sense something. And you know what? If they sense something is wrong, they'll then doubt what you say. And doubters, in most cases, are never buyers. Never forget that. Doubters are never buyers. Now, this is the most important part. You need to get to work face to face. Do all the things that you need to do. Now, don't get held back by thinking about things. Don't get held back about writing down structures and doing more and more planning. That is not working. That is holding you from seeing people face to face. And do the work you need to do, and do it now. Make it a priority. Never hold back on what needs to be done. And the fourth thing I want to bring up is affirmations. Now, we've all been taught about affirmations. Some of us actually work affirmations. Other people are religious about affirmations, and yet other people just treat them lightly. Use them once in a while. Now, affirmations are taught to most people 3 ways. The first way that you're taught is to actually write things down. The second way is to read things, is to say things aloud sometime during the day, between calls, during calls, and otherwise. Well, I'm going to take you to another level, because many years ago I was taught the power of visual affirmations. What you do is visualize, and after a while you'll find that when you can visualize something properly, it'll come not only to mind, but you'll get a flash in front of your eyes and you will see that affirmation. Now, I've learned that when I'm in a call, I can sometimes bring up 5 visions of affirmations. Sometimes I'll get 10. Sometimes I'll get 20. Other times I can be discussing things with a client and I'll get visuals coming straight into my eyes of affirmations, sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes. The important thing is when you start to learn to visualize affirmations, you'll see the picture. That's right. The picture comes up in front of your eyes. It won't harm you while you're driving, it won't harm you while you're talking, and it definitely won't harm you while you're selling. But the most important thing is it'll help you sell even more. And the fifth thing I want to share with you is I want to give you some advice. And that advice is you need to go back to point one, go back to point two, go back to point three, go back to point four. So let me repeat that. You go back to point one, which says be nice. Point two says stay focused. Point three, get to work. Point four, affirmations. Memorize it. And you'll find that as you work through those 4 points during the day, any part of the day, it will change the way your day acts. And, just little pieces of advice here and there will change the way you sell and sell forever. But the most important thing is, I don't want to see you just change the way you sell. I want to personally see you change and stay changed forever.